we need to do cloud seeding for the rainfalls. Every time there will be like forest fires, it will cause haze. Nowadays in Malaysia, it's very hazy. The pollution level is very high. So how to reduce it? That's the problem, and we can actually solve it. Understood? So if there is a problem, there is scope of research. But if you say that there are certain problems that cannot be solved because it is natural. Now you can say that I will stop tsunami. Can it be done? Can we stop it? Cannot, right? But we can do research to avoid or to prevent people from suffering from the natural calamity. There is other way of thinking. That is why we may already think we know the answer to our questions already. We can think, but we may think the answer is obvious or common sense. But until we have subjected our problem to rigorous scientific scrutiny, scientific scrutiny we are speaking here means research is all about facts. You need to have evidence. Now, suppose I wake up in the morning and I'm telling that today is going to be heavy rain. And you ask me, why, sir? Because there are clouds in the sky. Is it evidence? Maybe after 1 hour, the clouds will be washed away by the winds. Right? Cannot say, but if you have observed the type of clouds that are being generated, right, geographically, then it is proven that it is going to rain soon. So it's all about facts and evidences. So there is a little chance of guessing, like until we have subjected our problem to rigorous scientific scrutiny, our knowledge remains little more than guesswork. Obviously, there are like 0.5% of guess. Okay, this can happen if we do it like that. But if you support it with evidence, it could be a very good research outcome. Understood? Like, okay, let's say some of the members have mentioned the problem is like transportation. Now, transportation, how it can be a problem?
So
Yeah, right.
regarding to your supply chains, of course, because I mean that, when we're gonna deliver, there can be the traffic jams to deliver the goods on time, something like that. So those kind of issues can happen in the procurement supply chain management.
Yes, correct. Now, nowadays, people, everybody have cars, right? Everybody have cars. So what will happen? All of a sudden, all of us bring our cars to the road. Nobody can drive that time because no space. The road will be full, no space to drive. Correct. That's why, like, I think you may have heard, like in Singapore, nowadays they cannot buy new cars because roads are less, cars are more. But we cannot say people we cannot buy cars. Okay, you cannot buy new cars. You can buy the used cars. So generally what will happen day by day, the numbers of cars will become optimum, right? It will become optimum, not less, not more. So that's why during research, your first thing, what you need to do is need to formulate your question. That means to formulate your problem statement. This is the problem, and that's why I want to do research on that. Such as you have said that air pollution. So air pollution is the problem, and you'll be doing something to solve it. Correct? Now, air pollution is not new. Correct? It's not new. So first thing, but still, if you want to do the research on air pollution, let's say how have others answered it? Like there are so many people working on air pollution. So let's say how they're doing it. What I'm saying is that research doesn't mean that it should be always novel. It should be always new something. But if you want to do something new means that is the most easiest part to do research. but that new thing also should be at your own interest. Sometimes we do like if I ask you a question that why you want to do PhD, to get an increment in your organization, to get a promotion. That's why I'm saying I'm very frank. Right?
Get higher salary.
So get higher salaries.
uh,
Understood. Obviously, it's a part. We are all humans. We have our basic needs. But when we do research, let's give something to the society. Let's give something to the humanity. So choose a topic at your interest, which can be helpful for the common people, which can be helpful for the society, and also earn some money. Understood? That's why in every research grant, there is one point that how your research outcome can be beneficial for the government, can be beneficial for the community, can be beneficial for the country. So keeping that in mind, you can formulate your research topic, the research title. Here, okay. So suppose when you have encountered research type of things, let's say the topic is common. So find out how other people are working on it. Okay, how others have done it, how your fit in it, and what others have done. That is also research. There is nothing wrong in doing that. Okay, then you can present your answers. Here, now let's say this COVID vaccine. Now there are hundreds of papers, hundreds of research articles in COVID vaccines. Now, can you write if I say that okay, because you know your PhD terms and condition? I hope you know. In order to graduate from PhD, you need to publish 4 articles. Right? 4 articles. 4 articles. These 2 articles need to be in Scopus Index journals and 2 articles in any international peer-reviewed journals. Clear? So in order to publication is must. So in order to your work should be of that much of quality. Clear now? Now keeping that in mind, there are 3 types of research, like exploratory research, descriptive research, and explanatory research. Now the choice depends on you and your supervisor. Right? That's why supervisor is appointed to guide you, to help you during your whole research project. But the interest should come from you. Let's say the supervisor asks you, no air pollution, you do pollution on sea. Now, then you will be able to do. Cannot, right? Your interest in air. Let's say you are hungry and you are eager to eat like burger. Right? You want to eat burger, but I'm saying no, eat rice. So it should not come from the inside. Understood? So the research thinking, the research problem should come from your conscious, and it will fill up your energy to do the research within time. So there are 3 types. First, let's say what is descriptive type. Now, the 3 main purpose of descriptive research is like describing, explaining, and validating the findings. Like you will describe what this is the thing, then you will validate whether this thing is true or not. Let's go direct to the examples. Very simple. The first example you can see, do college students believe in false information like myths or superstition? What will be the answer? Either yes or no. Correct. Either yes or no. That's why answer questions of who, what, where, when, and how, but not why. It can answer, right? It can answer like who, what, where, when, but not why. It will not give the reason.